Welcome to Hollywood Secrets. Today, we take a deep dive into the tragic and harrowing tales of European stars who died during World War II. These actors, musicians, and cultural icons were at the peak of their careers or had already cemented their legacies in art and cinema. However, their lives were tragically cut short by one of history's darkest chapters. Each story is a testament to the profound human cost of war, highlighting the fragility of life and the impact of conflict on culture and creativity. Let's explore the stories of these extraordinary individuals in depth. Leslie Howard. Leslie Howard, the British actor famous for his role as Ashley Wilkes in Gone with the Wind, was a man of many talents. Beyond his acting career, Howard contributed to the Allied war effort, using his fame for propaganda purposes to counter Nazi ideology. In June 1943, he was aboard a civilian flight from Lisbon to London when his plane was intercepted and shot down by German fighters over the Bay of Biscay. Theories abound regarding why the plane was targeted, with some suggesting the Nazis believed Winston Churchill was on board. Others argue Howard himself was a high-value target due to his wartime intelligence work. His death was not only a loss to cinema, but also to the Allied cause, as he was an irreplaceable cultural figure who bridged art and wartime patriotism. Francesca Gul. Francesca Gul was a Hungarian-born actress celebrated for her enchanting performances in European cinema. With films like Peter and the Girl Downstairs, she captivated audiences with her charm and comedic timing. However, as a Jewish actress during the rise of Nazism, Gul faced increasing persecution. Forced into hiding, her career was abruptly halted. Tragically, she died in 1945, likely due to the brutal conditions she endured while evading Nazi forces. Gul's story is emblematic of the countless artists who were silenced during this dark era, their voices and talents extinguished by hatred and war. An actor whose promising career was shaped by the Nazi propaganda machine. He gained fame for his role in Hitlerjunge Quecks, a film that glorified the Hitler Youth. Despite his early success, Wenchoz was conscripted into the German military as the war intensified. In 1943, he was killed on the Eastern Front, a tragic end for a young talent exploited by a regime that ultimately discarded him. His death underscores the devastating toll of war on a generation forced to sacrifice their lives for a cause they may not have fully understood. Tamara Desney. Tamara Desney, a German-born actress, enjoyed a brief but impactful career in British cinema during the 1930s. With her striking looks and undeniable talent, she quickly rose to prominence. However, Desney's life took a tragic turn during the war. Fleeing the destruction of her homeland, she lived in constant fear and upheaval. In 1945, she succumbed to the war's toll, dying in obscurity. Her story is a poignant reminder of the countless artists whose lives were derailed by the chaos of global conflict. Kathy von Nagi. Kathy von Nagi was a Hungarian-born actress who became one of the leading ladies of German and French cinema in the 1930s. Known for her elegance and versatility, she starred in films that were both commercial and critical successes. During the war, von Nagi's life was fraught with danger as she navigated the shifting allegiances of occupied Europe. In 1944, she died under mysterious circumstances, her death shrouded in the secrecy and fear that defined the wartime era. Anton Walbrook. Anton Walbrook, an Austrian actor of Jewish descent, is remembered for his roles in British films like The Life and Death of Colonel Blimp and The Red Shoes. Forced to flee Austria after the Anschluss, Walbrook rebuilt his career in Britain. Although he survived the war, many of his family members did not. Their deaths haunted him for the rest of his life, influencing his performances with a depth and intensity born of personal loss. Walbrook's story is one of survival amidst unimaginable tragedy, his artistry forever shaped by the shadows of war. Valerie Inof. Soviet-born actor Valerie Inof was a trailblazer in European cinema, known for his commanding presence in films like Storm over Asia. During World War II, Inkajanov remained in France, where he resisted Nazi occupation through his art and personal defiance. Tragically, in 1944, he was executed by German forces for his involvement in anti-Nazi activities. His death is a powerful reminder of the bravery of those who use their platforms to resist tyranny, even at the cost of their lives. Loro Gazo. Loro Gazo was a respected Italian actor who brought nuance and depth to his performances in both theater and film. His career was cut short in 1945 when he died during an Allied bombing raid in Italy. Gazzolo's death illustrates the indiscriminate nature of war, which claimed not only soldiers, but also cultural icons whose contributions to art and society were irreplaceable. Jean Mulan. Though not a traditional film star, Jean Mulan was a French resistance leader with deep ties to the artistic world. Before the war, he was a patron of the arts and a supporter of many struggling creatives. Mulan's work to unify the French resistance made him a target of the Gestapo. Captured and tortured, he died in 1943. His legacy as a symbol of resistance and his contributions to preserving French culture during the occupation remain deeply significant. Francis Lederer. Francis Lederer was a Czech-born actor who achieved fame in both European and American cinema. While Lederer himself escaped to the United States, many of his friends and colleagues were not as fortunate. The Holocaust and the war claimed countless lives in Lederer's artistic circle, leaving him to grapple with survivor's guilt and the loss of a vibrant cultural community. His later work carried a weight and poignancy that reflected the scars of war. The stars on this list remind us of the fragility of human life and the devastating impact of war on culture and creativity. Each of these individuals left an indelible mark on the world, their talents a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Yet their lives were tragically shortened, their potential contributions to art and society forever lost. For more stories that delve into the hidden chapters of Hollywood and beyond, make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Secrets. Join us as we continue to explore the lives, legacies, and untold stories of the stars who shaped our world. Your subscription ensures these stories are never forgotten.